And on this Thursday, May 7th, 2026 edition of Newsmakers, the National Day of Prayer is being observed today, with this year's theme being Glorify God Among the Nations, Seeking Him in All Generations, based on 1 Chronicles 16:24. To find gatherings, including many being held virtually, visit nationaldayofprayer.org. AP Vatican correspondent Nicole Winfield reports the U.S. Secretary of State Marco Rubio has met with Pope Leo after President Trump's criticism of the Pope.
Secretary of State Marco Rubio spent about 2.5 hours in the Vatican today. He met first with Pope Leo and then with the Cardinal Secretary of State, Pietro Parolin. The State Department says that they did discuss the situation in the Middle East and the need for a durable peace, but the real visit was to underscore the strong bilateral relationship between the United States and the Holy See. This visit came after weeks of sparring between President Donald Trump and Pope Leo, with Trump criticizing Leo's call for peace and dialogue to end the Iran war. By the end of the audience, it appeared that at least the tensions had come down a little bit. Secretary Rubio presented Leo with a crystal football with the seal of the State Department on it, and he joked that he knew that Leo was a baseball guy.
The past 25 years have been rough for American churches and other houses of worship. The median worship attendance dropped by more than half. Church closures and the rise of the nuns, those who claim no religion, grabbed the headlines, and faith in institutions like organized religion plummeted. Yet a new report from the Hartford Institute for Religion Research shows signs of a shift. For the first time in 2 decades, attendance is up. More people are volunteering, and there also seems to be a renewed sense of optimism among pastors and other clergy. Institute co-director Allison Norton says the headline finding is cautious optimism, saying the data shows a story of resilience and recalibration. Median in-person attendance, which dropped from 137 adults in 2000 to 45 during COVID-19, is now at 70 adults, which is higher than the 2020 Faith Communities Today survey, which found median attendance at 65. Researchers said the attendance growth, which is self-reported by the surveyed congregations, is not enough to reverse years of decline. Still, Institute Director Scott Thuma says this is the first positive gain in median attendance in 25 years. Catholic and Orthodox congregations had the highest reported median attendance at 200, in part because there are fewer of their parishes than there are Protestant congregations. The median evangelical congregation reported 75 worshipers, while the median mainline church reported 50. Thuma said that larger congregations are more likely to grow, while smaller churches are more likely to decline. About half of the over 7,400 congregations in their survey were in the South, with the rest split between the Midwest, the Western U.S., and the Northeast. Thuma said that it will take some time to know if this growth will continue. The center is planning for a major survey of congregations in 2030 that may shed more light. And that's Newsmakers for this Thursday, May 7th, 2026 edition. I'm Keith Black.